The Bobcats just won a nail-biter in overtime. The Vandals just brought home their first championship. It's the biggest and the best in local sports, and it's all on New Cap Sports. From the greatest outdoor show on earth, for New Cap Sports, I'm Carly Agro. Welcome to the set of The Gloves Are Off. It's time for some more glove-dropping action. Over 130 feet above Huddletown in downtown Edmonton. For New Cap Sports, I'm Carly Agro.
Well, hello football fans, and welcome to what is sure to become your #1 source for any and all things South Africa 2010.
Well, it hasn't even been a month since the 2010-2011 NHL season began, and already this season is proving to be the year of the disciplinary report. Tiger Town, we are back with another segment of Ask Obi. If you've missed your general manager, don't worry. He's back and ready and waiting to answer more of your questions.
There are no penalties, nothing is offside, and everything is fair game. This is The Gloves Are Off.
Hello and welcome to the set of The Gloves Are Off. My guests are already making friends, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we have a very special edition of The Gloves Are Off for you today. We're doing a Canadian preview for the NHL upcoming season, which starts Thursday. For the first time in the over 30 years he has been driving for the CPCA, Brian Lavacane recorded the top time of the night on this 5/8 track. I'll have that story and a whole lot more coming up after the break. The 98 Grey Cup has come and gone here at Commonwealth Stadium, and what ended in back-to-back victories for the Montreal Alouettes ended in a back-to-back heartbreak for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. October, month of the harvest, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and now, thanks to the ALCS, Cliff Lee. Lee and the Rangers were in New York for Game 3 last night. Top of the first here, runner on first when Josh Hamilton takes Andy Pettit deep to right. Hamilton's second homer of the series makes it 2-0 Texas. Well, a talk of the Claremont Classic is still alive and well in Rider Nation. For the players on the field, it's time to start focusing on the next big challenge and the obstacle they'll have to overcome before reaching the game that slipped away last season. Henry Burris and the Calgary Stampeders.
Oh, this Ticats team now is 4-2, but this one came down to literally the last couple minutes for you guys. Talk about this as a total team effort.
Yeah, absolutely, especially to win late in the game like that, because I think that shows a lot of character for us, because a lot of times games are kind of like, winding down at the end and we don't have to worry, but in order to pull out a win like that is very big for our confidence.
First things first, I want to set the record straight with you. I've come up with a little something and I want to see what you think about it. This is my slogan for you. It's not booing, it's bruising. Have you noticed the crowd, and what do you think about my idea?
I love the idea, because anytime you're at home and your crowd bruises you, it's a beautiful thing. So I'll take that. So for you to say that, it's official now. Thank you.
There you go. You heard it on Ticats TV first.
Bruce!
Snapshot, top corner, Hail Mary pass, touchdown. You play to win the game. We're talking sports, folks, each and every day on New Cap Sports. From the pros to the superstar next door, from AAA hockey to the Wheatland Football League, and everything in between. We've got you covered. So keep your head in the game, your stick on the ice, and tune in to New Cap Sports, because these are the games, the stories, and the scores you have to see to believe. "30 days and 4 weeks, and now 30,000 pounds later, the Lloydminster Minor Hockey Initiation Division has announced a winner in their face-off competition. The final draw has been made, and while only one team was able to take home the grand prize, the 12 teams who participated know that this contest was about a whole lot more than just winning and losing.
Last night, 12 hopeful coaches watched on as a month's worth of hard work, donations, and good old-fashioned competition came to a suspenseful end.
Okay, here we go.
Wow. Silverwood.
That's fantastic. It was a fantastic end to a wonderful concept. We've had great fun doing this. I really enjoyed tonight. The coaches have been fantastic throughout the entire process, and to have them sit here and verify that everything was done properly was a great thing to do.
Jason Arden and the Silverwood Toyota team collected over 4,000 pounds of food for the Lloydminster Food Bank, and after winning last night's lottery draw, now get to meet their hockey heroes. The Edmonton Oilers tour their locker room and play on the ice at Rexall in February.
Oh, I get goosebumps even thinking about it. I mean, they're going to be so excited. I bet you there's just emails going around crazy right now.
The most exciting thing is going to be on the Monday morning when someone says to one of these kids, "So what did you do on the weekend?" And they say, "Oh, I went and played on Rexall home ice."
Christmas is coming early for the 13 lucky members of Arden's team, but thanks to his team and the other 11 in the division, the less fortunate in the Lloydminster region have a holiday to look forward to as well.
I think it's Christmas for everyone. The entire community should celebrate this. This is a real clear mark of the fact that the season of giving is in Lloydminster.
Bex and Construction collected the most amount of food, nearly 7,000 pounds, and plans are in the works to ensure their food collecting skills are rewarded. This year's Ford of Canada Small Stars from right here in Lloydminster proved they have big hearts and a healthy appetite for hockey and helping out.
Hockey really was my first love. I fell in love with it on Monday, and I've just been great ever since. You just can't be born with this type of talent.
Good, I hope we brought that.
Even Williams' fellow lineman Luke Mullender can identify a prospect when he sees one.
Mr. Mullender, what are your thoughts on Shamari Williams' play today?
He plays hockey like he played football.
What about you falling all over the place and doing 360s and 1080s and everything else?
No comment.
No comment?
Williams wasn't the only showstopper in Unity. Chris Getzlaff made sure to get some game day advice from his brother Ryan, who knows a thing or two about playing puck.
Well, I knew there was a big game coming up, so obviously I had to give him a couple calls this week and, figure out a game plan as to, where to shoot on the goalie especially. I know that Ryan's got the inside for this guy here, so I was able to work on that last play.
Getzlaff didn't have a hard time finding the back of the net, but Williams wasn't impressed.
Who? That's what I say, because, after today, everybody's going to know who I am.
Williams maintained high expectations for his performance, claiming nothing but a hat trick would be acceptable. His newfound confidence and presence on the ice should have others concerned.
Sidney Crosby, Alex Ovechkin, Anson Carter, Jeff Carter, they got nothing on me.
At the end of the day, not much emphasis was placed on the final score in Unity, but rather the impressive display of skill and, most importantly, the fun had by all. Back in September of 2009, when Calgary Stampede VP Paul Rosenberg announced Devin was one of the Final Four drivers invited to the 2010 show, he described the newcomer as outstanding. This year, Devin didn't disappoint. The 26-year-old Rainsman clocked the fourth fastest time around the track his first night out and posted the fifth fastest time on day 3.
I've been here my whole life with him, watching him race here, and for the past, I think, 7 years I rode in the wagon with him, so to go in front of the grandstand on my own, it was pretty special.
This stampede meant even more to the Mitzwing family, who for the first time were watching Ray and Devin burn and turn in their own wagons. And as if that weren't enough, Devin won the Big Show's Rookie Driver Award.
I'll tell you, it's a proud moment for me to have him. This is the world's biggest chuck wagon meet. You're running against the world's best here of both associations, and to achieve that kind of goal, it's just unreal.
But Devin's success is real, and so is the bond he shares with his father.
Just him telling me how proud he is and how good of a job I'm doing, for him to come out and say that means a lot to me.
Heading into this weekend's Pro Tour event, Ray is sitting in 6th place overall, and Devin is close behind in 12th. But no matter where these two finish on the track, they'll tell you when it comes to the Chucks, it starts and ends with the family. Gary Gorst began his 10-day Stampede run knowing his son Logan would not be one of his outriders. Logan was staying back to improve his own driving outfit. When things in Lloydminster got rained out, Logan put family first. He booked a flight out of Saskatoon and took off at 5 a.m. to be there for his dad in Saturday's semi-finals.
He brings so much positive spirit to us, and he's so good outrider that, like I said, it's hard to pass him up, and the chance for me to get him here was very slim, and we got him here, so very proud of that.
Gorst finished 7th overall, a high enough placing in the top 8 to race for the chance to be a part of the Final Four in the 2010 GMC Rangeland Derby and at winning the $100,000 cash prize.
The mind ran all night, what we're going to do. The dream come true to hit the top 8, and it'd be a real big dream to hit that top 4, and so that's where our goal is right now.
Gary's wife Janice was quick to add that for her and her family, it's not about the money. It's the time they get to spend together that really counts.
When Logan made the decision to come and be here with us, we felt fulfilled, like everything was back on track.
Gorst missed out on the Final Four by 11/100ths of a second, but he did get to see his son win $3,000 for being named the Stampede's most outstanding outrider. The only piece missing in this family's chuck wagon puzzle was Logan's wife, Shaylin, who had to stay back because she's expecting the couple's second child, who will become a part of one of the sport's finest racing families.
We choose to be fans, hardcore.
I like the Alouettes.
It's an unbelievable atmosphere.
It's family friendly.
The teams. It's just a lot funner playing CFL than NFL.
You can't get enough CFL football.
Thanks, Ron.
The Grey Cup game culminates a 5-day festival that fans from across North America flock to. And while their team colors may differ, their passion for Canadian football is what brings them back.
Just look at the people you see around here. How many events can you get people from all over the country to come to this? And especially today when it's a sea of green. My wife's originally from Saskatchewan, so we wouldn't miss this for the world.
Everybody is wearing their colors. It's all the different teams are represented here from all over the country, and there's that passion there. And if somebody asked you what Vegas was like, I would tell them that it's like CFL, but all year long.
This year, 500,000 people visited Edmonton's Hot to Huddle Festival, and over 63,000 fans packed a sold-out Commonwealth Stadium, while 6.04 million Canadians, that's 42% of Canada's population, tuned in to watch the 98th Grey Cup. And fans say, win or lose, it's been the experience that counts.
Even if they don't win tomorrow, we're still here on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. We're going to be here no matter what. I mean, that's what we have in Saskatchewan is CFL.
And if you haven't had the chance to celebrate Canada's game,
don't even think twice about it. You don't need a ticket. You can come down. There's loads of free stuff to do, but be in the city, and the enthusiasm is infectious.